today we're talking about an issue that comes to me quite often. And it is something that people say to me when they're thinking about joining Thrive. I'd love to. I think it sounds great, but I'll do it when my business is a bit more legit. That's a sentence I hear quite often. Like your program probably sounds like something for people who like have real businesses. People say these things to me, and 100% of the time, these are people who are talking to me from the perspective of their business, and I'm aware of their business, and everything I see about their business is completely 100% legit and is a real business. But I think sometimes we struggle to identify our businesses as being the real deal because some of us don't have a business qualification. We didn't go to university and study business. We don't, we didn't choose it as our very first career. It wasn't something that we chose to do straight out of the gate. So we think, this is like business, real business people, must do business over here. And here's me over here just running, this little side thing that I'm doing. No, absolutely not. So today I want to talk to you about ways in which your business is more legit than you think it is. For those people who have that in the back of their mind that they will invest in their business when they will put more time into their business, when they will set bigger goals for their business, when who have these this idea that their business, what they're doing now in their business is not the real deal, when the majority of the time it actually is. So the first thing I want to talk about is making money. Do you have a business that makes money? Do people pay you for what you do? Whether that's provide a product, provide a service, run an event, whatever it is that you are doing in your business. If you are making money, if people are paying you, if your PayPal, dings on your phone or your watch are going up and up every day, and it doesn't have to be absolutely every day, but if you see those notifications often, then you have a legitimate business. And if you have a legitimate business, then it's legitimately okay for you to want to invest in that business. It's okay to want to put some of the money that you're making back into the business in order to grow the business. It's okay to be able to invest the time and effort that you are putting into the business. It's okay to invest some time and effort into growing yourself in order to grow that business. The biggest piece of advice I have for people going into business in the beginning is if you invest in yourself, then your business will grow. The more you invest in yourself, the more your business will grow. And you can look at each of the seasons for us in our business at Port Macquarie Performing Arts. And I can tell you the years where I didn't invest in professional development and the numbers match that. And I can show you the years where I did invest in myself, whether that was personal development or professional development. And I can show you the bump in our customer numbers. I can show you the bump in our sales. I can show you the bump in our profit. And it's so black and white when you look at the data and when you look at, the money going out. So, often these investments feel like a lot of money that you're spending, but then when you look at the payoff and you look at what the return on that investment is, and when you see the numbers, it's so worthwhile. So if you are making money in your business, then your business is already legit and you should feel free to be able to invest back into that business and invest into yourself in order to make more money in the business. Your business is more legit than you think if you have good word of mouth and if you have good brand awareness. Again, so many people that come to me say, my business is not a real business like yours. It's just this, thing I do on the side. Yet I already know about their business. People are already talking about their business. I see their stuff online. I see the work that they're doing in the community. And I go, no. You're legit right now. You're everywhere right now. People are talking about you right now. And that is a surefire sign that you're doing the right thing. So don't think that just because, you feel that your marketing or your brand awareness is saturation because you see yourself all the time and you're constantly seeing your content. Know that has traction and know that gets out there and that people need to see things 8 times before they actually kind of register that, of what you're doing and the service that you're providing or the product that you have. So please know that when that buzz starts to happen, when you start to get that momentum because you're doing the work and you're putting in the effort and you're putting the stuff out there and you're doing good work so people are talking about you, that's the real deal. That's what we want. We want people to be talking about our business. We want to be top of mind so that when somebody else is looking for what you have to offer, they automatically come to you. So many business owners that come to me and say, I'll invest in myself and do some coaching with you when my business has grown a little bit more. If I can see already that they have great brand awareness and that they've got good word of mouth, if it's the business is something people are talking about, then they don't have to wait any longer. And if that's you, you don't have to wait any longer either. I wanted to talk about impact as well, because so many people have, start their businesses not just because they want freedom, not just because they want to make money, but also because they want to have impact. And often that's the hardest thing to measure, the amount of impact that we're having on our customers or on our local community, on the people around us, the impact that our business has. But I can tell you, if you are getting people getting in touch with you, coming back to you, like circling back to you and giving you great feedback about the difference that your product or service is making in their life, then your business is totally legit. And you should know that. If people are raving about what you have to offer, if people are writing you an email, if people are taking the time to send you a text message and say, hey, tried that thing you sold me, tried that foot cream and my feet feel silky and smooth, like, excellent. If people are coming back and saying, I went to your event last night and I just had the best time. If you have, if you're seeing social proof of people using your product, if you're seeing photos of people at your events with smiling faces and, having the best time, then hello, the impact that you're having in your business is already there. And that is not something you need to worry about. And yes, it may grow, and yes, it may increase as you increase the amount of time and effort that you're putting into the business and the amount that you're investing back into the business. Yes. But if you already have that, if you're already touching lives, and even if that's just one or two people that have purchased your product, then your business is here for a reason. And what you're doing is important. And even on those days where you feel like, oh, do I really have to get myself out of bed and do this again? Do I have to really do this again? Do I have to show up again? And as business owners, we have to show up all the time. And there's no one to replace us, and there's no one to do the job for us. We have to turn up and put our big girl panties on and keep moving forward. And so on those days where you're thinking, can I really do this? You look back at the customers that are coming back to you with great feedback. Look at the smiling faces, look at the people that are stepping through your door, and know that you are already having an impact through just having your doors open, through just stepping into this role of entrepreneurship and running your own business. You are more legit than you think, and the impact that you're having, reaches far and wide. Oprah talks often about that fabulous Maya Angelou quote, where when Oprah opened her school in South Africa, she came back and she said to Maya Angelou, this is my legacy. This is the biggest thing I'm doing in my life, and this will be my legacy. And Maya Angelou said, my dear, you have no idea what your legacy will be. And I feel the same for us in our businesses, that we may say, this product is going to be revolutionary, is going to change the world, or this particular event that we're going to do, or this service that we're going to offer is going to be the game changer and is going to be the thing that everything is, is held around, everything that we're known for. But the impact, those little impacts that we have on the lives of our customers, little ways that we can change their life or transform their life, or those little things, and the ripple effect that has moving out into their world and into their community, the way that they are enabled to show up after experiencing what we can offer, that is our legacy. And we have no idea what that legacy will be. Sometimes we do get an email or we do get a text message that says, thanks so much, but quite often we don't. And the impact doesn't mean that there wasn't any impact there. But know that just by showing up, just by turning up, just by turning the lights on and, opening the doors, day in, day out, you have the opportunity to make this impact. And I think for some of us, and for most of us, this is the reason we get into business in the first place. So please know that your business is very legit, because you're already having an impact that is far beyond anything that you will ever remember or anything that you may ever find out. And that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So if you're feeling like your business isn't legit, and if you're especially feeling like your business is not legit enough to invest in, I want you to flip that mindset. I want you to really be able to look and think, am I making money? Yes. Do I have good word of mouth? And do people know who we are? Are we, out there in the community? Do we have good brand awareness? Yes. And am I making an impact by just opening my doors every day? Yes. Then your business is so much more legit than you think. And I want you to start thinking about it like that and start talking about it like that. Stop talking about it like it's just that thing that you do just on the side, or that little thing that you do that is not not the thing that's kind of leading your life and leading your purpose. It's your business. You've grown it. You've done it yourself. And even for that, you deserve snaps and a pat on the back. But if you're worried about your business not being legit and you not being able to therefore invest back into your business, then absolutely forget that. If you are making money, if you have good word of mouth, and if you are making an impact, then you absolutely deserve to be able to invest back into yourself and into your business in order to be able to continue to grow. And if you are looking for somewhere to do that, then Thrive is the perfect place. Our Thrive Mastermind kicks off on April 1st, and it is a group of like-minded business women coming together to share challenges, to learn, to be able to take on more education, more knowledge, to be able to take that back and put it into practice in their businesses, just like you can do in yours. And that is something that will then enable you to grow your business, to be able to have the lifestyle that you desire, and for you to have more time in life for the things that really matter. So I encourage you to join us. Thank you so much for listening, and I will talk to you next week.